Hey guys, in today's video, we are going to see how we can import the PowerView from our local machine to the remote machine. So this is kind of scenario where you will most probably, you have to, where you most probably face during the pen testing or the red teaming phase. File transferring is one of the most important skills that I believe all the red teamers and the pen testers, should have prior to their engagement. So we are in the CRTP lab, right? So where I am going to walk you through, how you can download the PowerView, right? So because this box does not have this Windows box does not have the PowerView installed on it, right? And we have and it will not let us, install the PowerView on it because we have the Windows Defender, right, running on the box, which will, if we try executing it, it will block the execution of the PowerView, right? So what we can do, I will just show you if the Windows Defender blocks the PowerScript or not. Let's try this first. So here you can see this is actually my local machine, right? And this is the RDP that I have, access to this RDP lab student machine, right? So first of all, here these are the tools, I guess. This is the AD module, right? So the problem here, you can see, even though we have the tools, right? So we go here, there's an AD thing, right? There's an AD folder here, right? And inside the AD folder, you can see that this is the archive one, right? So the issue here is that as soon as you unarchive, this folder, right? The Defender, the Defender alerts will get pushed in, right? So I can give you one example. For example, I just copy this tool here, right, and paste it here. Sorry, my mouse is having some issues, right, in clicking it. Okay, so just let me just right click. Okay, so extract all, right? So you'll see that I'm going to extract all the tools here, right? Let me just say that's tools 1. Okay, you'll see the Windows Defender will trigger alerts. Why it will trigger alert? Because there are a lot of tools, as you can see here, found some malware, right? So when you see, for example, let us go to PowerShell, right? So it just keeps on finding the malwares, right? So you click on it. There we go. PowerShell is gone, right? So you just click on it. So it will tell you what is it, right? So I'll just close this one. Okay. Viruses, spyware definitions. It's end of life. Potentially protected. Unprotected, right? Okay. So I want to know. I want to see where have we seen the alerts. Okay, so we're not the admin yet. Let me just go ahead and see Defender settings. Anyways, you got the idea, right? So you just saw the message right, you can see that the real-time protection is on, everything is on, right? So the Windows Defender is working on, right? So we have, as a PT or as a the red teamer, you will most probably, face these kind of scenarios. This is, by the way, this is very common, right? So let's just delete this folder. I will just delete this folder as well, right? Okay, so what are we gonna do in this case, right? All we can do is just going back to the PowerShell, right? And you can see that I'm logged in with just a normal user, right? So we have to bypass the Windows Defender and the AMSI, right? By running the PowerView in the in the memory, right? So it's a very simple command actually, right? So coming back here, for example, in my this is my local machine, so you can see the IP here. So this is my local machine. Of course, I'm connected to the VPN, so that's why I'm just seeing this IP interface on OpenVPN DAP Windows 6, right? Okay. So, and in here I have already logged. I already have CD'd into the directory where my tools are located, right? So the tool that I'm interested in right now is the PowerView, right? So I'm going to run the PowerView, on the Windows box, right? And I'm gonna run this in the memory, right? And let's see if we are able, to bypass Windows Defender by running the scripts in the memory, right? So this is one one point, and the other point is that we have to bypass the AMSI as well, right? So let's start. So the very common scenario here, since we have Python installed on this machine, so we're gonna start the the web server, just a tiny web server, the tiny Python web server, right? On port 8000, right? Whatever the port you want to choose, that doesn't matter. Okay, so you can see here that the HTTP server is running on port 8000, right? And this is the address. Okay, so coming back here to check if there is a communication, what we're gonna do is 172, right? So we have this, so you can see, right? Okay, so there we go. So this is the script that we are actually interested in running. Okay, so just copy this. Can we copy this? Open the URL. No, we cannot copy. Anyways, so okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna run it right now. Just I need the path, right? So just I'm sorry, I minimize this. Okay, so just okay. So there we go. Now, one more thing, right? Before you download, okay. So let's download first. Okay, IEX new object. Client download string. Okay, and here I am going to paste, for example, this one and this, right? While I'm doing this, right, just to make sure if the command ran successfully, right, and this client was able to access, this web server here, just you can see, right? So this is my Windows CRTP student machine IP, and because when I clicked on this one, when I called pull this URL, and it gave me 200, right? So if this command was successfully downloaded, right, for example, you will see a message here, right? HTTP GET request. There we go. If not, that means that we have to bypass the Windows Defender. Exactly. See, so what does this mean? This script contains malicious content and has been blocked by your antivirus, right? So this is your AMSI, right? As you can see here, right? Even though it was able to download, right, and as soon as it downloaded, right, and in the memory, so this is it triggers the AMSI alert, right? So we have to bypass the AMSI first. Okay, so to bypass the AMSI, I have a script here, so I'm gonna just copy, I'm gonna paste it here. Okay, so now we are going to run the same command again. Let's see. There we go. Okay, so now we are able to bypass the AMSI and we are running the PowerView, right, from the memory. So we have loaded the PowerView module of PowerShell in the memory, in the PowerShell memory, right? Let's confirm by running, any of the PowerView command. Okay, domain. There we go. Domain policy. There we go. Get domain controller. Where's the get? Seconds. Get net 80. Okay, so the command for this is get net domain controller. Okay, you got the idea, right? So thank you very much for watching the video, and I hope to see you again. Cheers.